is brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Here's Nix to throw right away.
And caught over the middle by Moss. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll go again with Jeanty.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw is Nix. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee.
14 yards into Chicago, first down.
First down, Chicago.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Nix.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A run out of the gun with Jeanty.
Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Ashton Jeanty,
a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Now Jackson.
That's down the field to Moss, complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Randy Moss, 75 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play. But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Bombers. Go.
Nix from the shotgun.
Got him in. It's Randy Moss.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 10-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Kill.
Genty will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
No, we changed.
Jackson now. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Jackson. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Jeanty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Once again, it's Jeanty. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Eric Dickerson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now it's Nix. They'll get this out to Genty. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw, here's Nix. That'll be caught. It's caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
At the Jets' 2-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Jeanty. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ashton Jeanty with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Carson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson going to keep it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Here's Jackson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw is Jackson. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. He'll look downfield for Waller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. 20, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
A give out of the gun to Genty. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Nix to the air. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Dante Thornton, 42 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they'll send Adams in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. Go.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down the middle before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So Into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
You change it.
Jackson will throw again.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Throwing is Jackson. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Inside give to Dickerson. And he pushes forward but comes up short at goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets are going to take the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 28. Campbell, the kickoff.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Nix. Over the middle, that's home in by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A run straight ahead with Genti. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
First down, Bears.
Now a handoff to Genti. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Completes this one to Thornton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yo. Ready. Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He finds his man complete. It's Thornton. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Hey. Middle. 180. You. 180. Right shot. Hey, on. 13. No. Hey, report. Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game. And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Dickerson on the handoff. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Hey, middle.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Here's 1st and goal.
Dickerson try the right side. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
And now they'll shift things around.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Third down and goal coming up here.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past it well because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Thornton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no